Hello, I hope I'm streaming horizontally because I was having some trouble going live today. I almost restarted my whole device, but then I think I got it to stream. Yay, my fingers are sideways. I mean, this is a good thing, not that they're sideways. All right, hello, my name's Kimberly Smith. I'm the Papered Chef, and today we're going to create this really simple card from the Snowy Wonder Bundle by Stampin' Up. We're going to stamp the snowman, color it just a little bit with the Stampin' Blends, accent it, which I didn't do yet. Accent it with a little bit of Wink Stella. Got to do that now. A little bit of glitter. Yay for glitter. And then, just make a little hat that we're going to cut out. We're cutting that hat out by hand. Okay, because I like it to be without a little border on it. Make sure that you always color the hat last, guys, or you'll get a little bit of red on everything. And then we're going to stamp Happy New Year in Early Espresso. It's an Early Espresso card. I'm also going to show you what's in this month's kit, so we'll have a lot of fun. All right, so let's start with this. I already have a lot done for you because, we're doing some late night crafting, so I made it simple. We are going to already have, these little pieces that you need. So when you get my kits, though, you get pieces that you need, some embossed pieces, and you get some die cut pieces, and it's a lot of fun. I have two kinds of kits. I have workshop kits, which this is a workshop kit. And of course, you can all watch on my YouTube channel. You don't need the kit to follow along, but if you get it, you have a lot of good stuff in it. I'm just stamping onto a sticky note first. And then you have what's called a Card on Blue Card Club kit. And in those kits, you get all the die cuts you need. You don't use the bundle like we're using here. Like this one, we're going to use the bundle. And you get extra dies. But in the Card Club, you just need the stamp set. So to follow along with me during the months of December, well, actually November, December, you want to get the whole bundle. Snowy Wonder Bundle, which is the stamp set and dies. That's where this little snow globe die came from that I've already cut for you. All right, now if you're going to follow along with my next month's card club, then you would just get this stamp set. You don't need any dies because the dies will all be cut for you, and all the card bases will be made for you, so you don't need to make your card bases. Anyway, all the information about my kits and clubs and things are on my channel. Just go to the link in the description below. They're all a great value. I have not raised the price in 18 months, which is a testament to how I try to cut costs for you. Like, for example, we're having a sale coming up, and I will get some paper for the rest of the next few months of card clubs so that I don't have to raise the prices. I can get things when things are on sale, and I hope my customers do the same. I hope you stock up when things are on sale. All right, so I'm not inking up the edge of this little one because it's just already cute and small. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the color Early Espresso to create the Happy New Year. And the reason I'm using Early Espresso is because I try to use the same color in different parts of the card. So, for example, since the card base is going to be Early Espresso, I'm making the little sentiment ink Early Espresso. So that way we're just tying in that color. I could have stamped in black, but actually, to tell you the truth, my Early Espresso comes out better than black when it comes to sentiments. But when you're going to be coloring in things, see, Early Espresso almost looks like black. But when you're going to be coloring in things, the Memento Black works better because you can use the Stampin' Blends to color. But when you're stamping sentiments, Night of Navy, Early Espresso, and those other colors seem to work better. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, even though it came out perfect, I think, I'm just going to go and stamp an extra because we do that when we're crafting. We stamp a couple extra. See how the next one didn't come out as good, but the first one did. And it's good to have your little bucket of crafty goodness made. Oh, love it. And I sing when see? So this one is, just crumble up. And it's no big deal. It's only paper. And I always stamp and die cut all my sentiments first, so we're all good. All right, so now you're going to get a piece of scrap paper. I just used this little piece, right? I had this was one from one of our kits. I might show you those snowman cards too, because they're still on my table. In fact, what isn't on my table? Everything's still on my table. All right, so what I'm going to do is just stamp another hat just to show you how easy it is to stamp a hat. We're going to stamp a Poppy Parade hat. Why Poppy Parade? Because Poppy Parade It is such a great color of red. It's kind of like that red orangey color that your paper pumpkin boxes are, you know, made of. And I just love how it makes the little hat pop. Now, you could use black if you wanted, but I've been using Poppy Parade for my hats, and they seem to come out really well. So we're going to go ahead and put the hat on there like so. Tap, tap, tap. And just stamp, okay? Now, you could use the die cut to cut out your hat, but I like my hat to be a little bit smaller than the actual stamp. Because I think, do you see how I made it a little bit smaller when I cut it? I think if you cut with scissors, that you can do that. You know, you can go, and this is what I mean. So let's see which one came out nicer. I think my first one is the nicest one. So the other thing is when you die cut with the dies, you end up like with the, sometimes a little border around things, and I don't want a border around this. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this. This is my little trick for you. I'm going to cut the edges right up to the edges first, right? So now I want to cut inwards. I don't want the hat to be as big as it is. So I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to go inwards like so. Right? I should be looking through the camera to see if this is working. Hope you can see that without a blur. Yes, that's what I want. So I want the hat to be a little smaller. Grab my marker. Now, whenever you have a little bit of white showing on the edge of something, just get your marker and sort of fill it in. Now, I could have just cut, obviously cut the shape of a hat I wanted. I didn't even think I need a stamp for this. To tell you the truth, you could just stamp some Poppy Parade onto the paper. But it is easier to have a stamp, I think. So I'm cutting the hat a little bit smaller than it is. And I'm going like that to make it so I meet this on the edge. Okay, I think I got it. Oops, a little bit more. Without going over. I was just going to yank it out there and try to fix it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I like that hat better than the original hat. Okay, now we're going to put that on my snowman with glue. So I just used straight up glue. I didn't do any, popping it up with dimensionals because the whole circle is going to be popped up with dimensionals. All right, I see a lot of you have come on 2 nights in a row for my late night crafting. Last night I showed some really cool swap cards that I just received in the mail. And today we are crafting. So now the next thing we need to do is make our little nose. So say hello when you come in and I will say hello back to you. I'm using Pumpkin Pie, which is again a coordinating color for the nose, plus it's also good for the carrot color. I mean, even if it wasn't a coordinating color, we'd still use pumpkin pie for those. And then what I like to do to my snowman and to my little snow scenes is I like to use some Pool Party. So let's take the light Pool Party. We're going to use the blends marker now. And we're going to do this. And you'll pretty much see me do this a lot when I work with snowmen. So just go down the side here and just sort of shade the pumpkin in to give it some dimension. And I just think it brings the pumpkin to life. Now, while we have the light Pool Party, right, we're going to go like that, make some snow, right, with the Pool Party, and just get the light and dark Pool Party and mix them together in sort of little streaks. So this is the dark Pool Party. Pool Party and, what is it, Crumb Cake are the ones that I use the most, the blends that I use the most. So if you're going to invest in blends markers, you will get a lot of use out of the Pool Party color. Okay, and I'm just kind of making a little bit white there. Actually, I didn't do it as much over here. Let's make a little bit extra snow over here. Make it a little bit even so the ground is even. And then you're going to take your Wink of Stella and just sort of go over the whole thing, get some glitter going, color in the whole thing. Now, always be careful with the hat. Do that last. I should have done that. And you could just go over the arms with If you wanted those to be a crumb cake, you could go over those with a crumb cake marker. But now here's what I'm going to do. Is I want the hat to be shiny, but like watch what happens when I start painting this. I'm even going to get some like probably off the side. It just runs all over the place. So you always want to color it whenever you have your red, any kind of red like this pool party, color it last with your Wink of Stella brush. Now watch, we put some here. Oh, it didn't do it, but earlier it did it. I had like red all over. It ran all over the place. So good. I'm glad it didn't this time. So yay for glitter. And now we're going to assemble our card. So I'll show you the whole kit in a moment, but you're going to get this piece in there for you. All right, so I'm going to pull this out. I already embossed this for you. So you already have a couple different things embossed, and in the case of this two-tone cardstock, I even put some sandpaper in there for you. But this one doesn't need sandpaper. It's not two-tone cardstock. It is actually pool party cardstock. So you're going to take this and just use it as is. I just loved the way this looked with this kind of card because it has this already like spiral, like circular thing. And I made sure when I embossed that I put this pieces of paper right in the center of this folder. And I think it's called like swirly dots or something. Now, this is when I just checked, because I was like, is this current? You know, I can't remember what's current, what's not current half the time. But I checked and it said low inventory. So, yeah, Leslie, Outback Stamping, is it called the swirly dots? Since you say you love this embossing folder. And I saw it was on low inventory. Now, that is in the U.S. market. Now, the U.S. market means that like the United States, because different, and in Canada, I think they have their own, no, they have their own market. So when it says low inventory, that just means in my market. So anywho, let's get I may have to make an early espresso card base. Okay, it's all good. So what we're going to do is going to make a card base. So you're going to take your early espresso. Actually, I'll just take a new piece. There's some in your kit. I'm just going to grab a new piece of cardstock. And we want a card that's going to be vertical. So we're going to go ahead and score it. You're going to score it first at 4 1/4. Oh my goodness. No, you're not. Sorry. Going to score it at 5 1/2, because then we're going to cut it at 4 1/4. Score it at 5 1/2. Okay, so now you have an 8 1/2 by 11 piece of paper. Watch, I probably have one already made, but then you're going to, yes, I already have one made, which is good, but this is what you're going to do then. You're going to then cut it at 4 1/4. So I try to already have my card bases made, which I do. So here's one made because I think I used this in bingo. So let me see if I can zoom back out. Let's see if I can raise this up a little bit so you can actually see this. Okay, so you have this piece of cardstock that's 8 1/2 by 11. You're going to score it at 5 1/2, and then you're going to go ahead and cut it at 4 1/4, and you get 2 cards out of 1. All right, so here's my 2 cards out of 1, and there you go, magic of television. It's already done, and the embossing folder is already embossed for you. Look at how cool the deboss section looks too. Everything's already done. And so there, we're going to put this like so. Oh, don't put that on yet. We need a little piece of cute little ribbon. So we need our pom-pom ribbon. And you're going to put that on first. So go ahead and, let me just go ahead and do this because I shouldn't have put the adhesive on yet. So, you know, as they say, as teachers say, do as I say, not as I do. You want a little piece of pom-pom ribbon, yay big. Yay big means it's bigger than the card because you have to fold it around the back. And then you're going to put adhesive across the bottom, like so. With your snail adhesive, put your pom-pom ribbon on. It's so cute. Both sides of this ribbon are cute. Lovely, right? And then turn it over, and then you're gonna put it on there. So I shouldn't have this little piece of tape. I think there's a piece of tape on there because the pom-pom ribbon was on my roll. Okay, so you want the pom-pom ribbon. It's called Pool Party Pom-Pom Ribbon to go around the back of your card. That's all in your kit. I don't know how much my mom gave you, maybe half a yard, but you have enough to do this card. And you know, a couple other little things we do. And you'll have some linen thread for some other projects and another silver ribbon. So isn't that cute? Now we're going to go like this. Even though you don't really need to do this, I like to put an extra little reinforcement in case the ribbon frays underneath there, right on top of there, you know, and a little bit there, just because now I'm ready to adhere this layer. This layer is, I'm not even going to write it down because I know Janet will write it later, but also because it's the standard. It's what we always use. 5 1/4, because the card is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, this is 5 1/4, which is a 1/2 inch smaller than the card, by 4. Okay, one more time. Because this card is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, this layer of Poppy Prayed is 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. Okay, that's the only measurement. Now we're going to take this little piece, which is you're going to die cut out of your in your Snowy Wonder bundle, which I must show you here. I will show you this whole bundle inside the catalog page. It's actually a whole suite of products. I mean, this is just amazing, right? Look at this pom-pom ribbon. I didn't have enough of the snowflakes to give everybody a shaker of snowflakes, so I mixed some snowflakes in with your other sequins. But you're going to take this die from the Snowy Wonder bundle. Oh, that rhymes. Snowy Wonder bundle. And you're going to die cut out the shape I'm using right now as my background for this circular, okay, for the circular snowman in the behind it. Now look at this little, you're going to die cut it out of this piece of paper. And I'm not taking out all this paper to show you right now because I think I might be, because tomorrow's the deadline, I don't want to use up more paper than I have for my kits. So tomorrow's the deadline to sign up for this really wonderful kit. And so I wanted to make sure I had enough paper, so I was using a piece that I already had cut. Okay, I don't want to cut any new paper. So you're going to go like that. Now, what I think was cool is just kind of line. It's going to look different, and each card will look slightly different because what you want to do is you want to line it up so you get a cool little row of circles behind it. So if you want to move it down, that's fine. But you're just going to take your other circle with your snowman on it and sort of line it up. Do you want it to be overlapping your pom-poms? Do you like it better overlapping? Or do you like it better like up here, as long as it's kind of like the little dots are outlining your snow globe, and then you put this here, and then you get to really highlight the ribbon. I kind of like it better not overlapping the ribbon, but I'd like to hear what you think about how you're going to do it with your card. Now, the reason you want to put it overlapping like that is because, look, then you're hiding the fact that it's a snow globe. It just looks like a nice, cool circle for behind it. So I'm going to go for that one, and first I'm going to lay it out and go, okay, that's where I want to put it, and then I can put it there, right? I want to put it right below that circle. So now I'm going to go put some adhesive on it. This is called the Seal Plus adhesive, which I love. And I'm going to put it about there. I could put it down more and have another row of circles around it. I'm going to put it there. Now for this one, I am going to pop it up with dimensionals. And lots of dimensionals, you know, because it's a snowman. So got a little, it's a big graphic, big image. Put like 4 dimensionals on there. All right, flip it over and overlap it on top of that circle. Oh, he's so cute. Now, if you don't want it to be a Happy New Year card, I mean, take your pick. You have Let It Snow and Season's Greetings. But the reason I chose this one is because, I had already given you the dies I planned on this card. I gave you coordinating dies. This is from the same set of dies. You got a stitch square and a stitch circle as part of the Stylish Shapes dies. So that's one reason. B is because I didn't want anything big to block this really cool background. Right? So Caroline's saying she's a little bit behind. We're just making an easy peasy card. It's easy because I've already embossed this background for you. My mom already gave you some ribbon. You have these little shapes already die cut for you in your kit, and you're just ready to go. So that is the card. And now you're going to add a couple little embellishments to it. The embellishments I'm using are these matte dots, and I'm going to use the white ones. I just took the 3 white ones. I picked these because I thought they'd make really cute snowman buttons, right, where we could put the snowman buttons on the snowman. I thought that'd be really cute for one of our projects like that, but we'd have to mask off the buttons when we stamp, but it's just an idea. But anyway, then I thought, well, I could use these little white ones too, as like snow because they looked kind of cool with the dots. So that's kind of ended up how I ended up with these. And I just took the 3 white ones. It's pouring where I'm at, guys. And I just added a few, but you could add more than 3. And that's your card. And I'm going to say hi to you next and show you what's in this kit. And you're going to put a piece of your white. You have a whole piece of basic white. And you're going to take that piece of basic white, cut it up, and put your 5 1/4 by 4 piece inside. And you could put season's greetings, because of course New Year's is still part of the same season. You could put a note to someone, anything you want. All right, so hello, Phil Ham. Nice to see you again. Okay, Caroline Babcox, thank you for being a channel supporter, Caroline. And she's saying, I'm a little behind. I'm working on the sea turtle card. The card on blue. That's an old card on blue. But, hey, never too late to do the kits. I'm glad you're following up on the kits. I actually have a card on blue playlist that I need to send out to my members with just the card on blue tutorials in it. I hope it's updated. So, I like, overlapping ribbon, because if you cut it on the edge, it sometimes frays along the edge. If you just put the ribbon here, T saying, and hello, T. Like, she likes the way I overlap it in the back. Plus, it's already puffed up a little because it's an embossing folder, so it's okay to overlap it. Hello, Melody, Israel. Yes, it is dotted circles. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Elaine, for reminding people to like the video, and nice to see you again. Outback Stampers is Leslie. Hello, Cheryl Witt. Ann Hickson from Pennsylvania. My old stomping grounds. Hey, late night is usually the only time she gets to craft. That's what Lynn McFarden's saying. Hey, I've been crafting all day. I've been working on kits all day. Didn't get to the post office today. Working on kits all day. So, but you're going to be getting your kits, I guess, mailed out, what, Tuesday? Because Tuesday, well, some kits. These kits, the kits I'm about to show you. Let me move this embossing machine out of the way here. All right, hello, Peggy Dickerson. Thank you for being a channel supporter. So the first thing you get in my kits, when you get a workshop kit, this is different than a card on blue kit. My card on blue card club kits, they only have like card bases already made, like the cards are already made, the bottom part. But when you get these workshop kits, you get the full sheets of cardstock, and then you could do different kinds of fun folds and things with them. So here's what's in this kit. We have, and some things are retired, but it's all Stampin' Up. Well, most of it, except for something my mom made. Okay, so you have Pool Party. I'm just going to go ahead and read the colors. Full sheet of Pool Party. It coordinates with the Snowy Scenes paper. Next is Garden Green, a full sheet of Garden Green. This is the regular cardstock, full sheets of Stampin' Up cardstock. You get Early Espresso. Of course, another coordinating color. So these 3 are part of the Snowy Scenes. And Night of Navy is a neutral, so it goes with all the different ones, all the different papers you get. So you got Night of Navy. And then you have your Real Red. This piece here, this is Real Red. It differs from Poppy Parade. The Poppy Parade that we just used was already embossed for you. Look at the difference in those 2 colors. So you're going to get Real Red because I'm giving you some of these Real Red dots. And I wanted to make sure you had the right color of red. Okay, then you have this one is Granny Apple Green. Granny Apple Green and Real Red are part of another kind of paper you're going to get a little, like 6 sheets of. Let's see, you're going to get basic white cardstock, a whole piece. So this is for the insides of your cards, but you need more than just the one piece. This is a sampling. Plus you get basic white already cut up for you. And then you get a piece of basic black. And then you're going to get half a sheet of pumpkin pie. So this is more than enough for some card backgrounds, and this is one of the coordinating colors. So we have pumpkin pie. So you already have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors, full sheets. Then you got your 2 basics, so that's 8 full sheets. Then you have different ones like Poppy Parade. You're getting an embossed piece that I just showed you. So let me see. Okay, I just showed you that. So you're going to get that piece, and then you're going to get, okay, what does it say? Garden Green 2-tone cardstock. So this is the 2-tone cardstock. This is going to be a card background. Let me show you where I'm going with that. I'm not making this exact card, but I wanted to show you how you can make your own background. And look at how you're going to sand it down with this little piece of sandpaper in your kit. Right? So this is going to be turning that into basic. Some white is going to show when you sand it down. You're also going to get a smaller piece to use for a background behind your sentiment. So that's your 2-tone Garden Green cardstock. I was even trying to put some Pool Party two-tone in there. I just don't know if I had enough of that. But if you get that in there, it'll just be a bonus. It won't be listed on this list. All right, then I have these little bags. I wanted to give you new products because this is something that's an online exclusive item. I thought these would be perfect for snowmen and decorating with snowflakes and snowmen and penguins and all kinds of cute stuff. So you get two of these bags, gift bag combo pack, and then you get this envelope treat box with a couple seals. This is your sandpaper, and that's your seals to close your box. And then you get one of these note cards. Craft note card and envelope until I run out of these. These are retired as well, but I have enough for this kit, hopefully, until I run out. Okay, so that's your first part of your kit. Let me put this over here. The next part, I'll put that away later. So the first part of your kit is always cardstock. The next thing I always put in your kits is your designer series paper. And this time I'm putting in, you get 12 sheets of Snowy Scenes designer series paper. So that's a quarter of a pack. That means it's like all cut up into 6 by 6, even though the pack of paper comes in 12 by 12. You're getting a quarter pack of paper. That's why this package is a little thicker. And you get a piece of silver foil because this is perfect for making the bottom of your snow globes. I'm pointing at the snow globe. You know what I mean? The snow globe that's part of this. Well, it's not, you can't see it there. It's on the paper. There you go. The bottom of the snow globes, like that. Okay, I'm not taking these out. Well, actually, well, you know what? I'll take them out. We're only 20-something minutes into the video. We're going to take it out and show you. All right, so this is the Snowy Scenes designer series paper that's coming in your kit. Now, because of the way I cut it, you won't get this exact cut necessarily. You know, because I cut it in different sections. Isn't that adorable? The little snowman. And there's your pumpkin pie color. And there's your penguins. See? Pumpkin pie is a coordinating color. I love these candy cane stripes. And the little houses. Candy canes. This paper is fantastic. And there's your silver. Okay, so that's your silver piece. I'll just put that back in the bag later. And then you get the reindeer days. You're going to get 6 sheets of that because I just didn't have a lot of it to give you. And you're going to get another specialty paper as well. So this is reindeer days. And I'm going to show you both sides because you're getting 6 sheets of this. See how both sides are different? Reindeer days is fantastic paper. I love designer series paper. So this is festive for our projects. And then I put a little piece of cardstock in there, or a little piece of the back of the paper. And then I gave you this new paper. Oh, love this. I was able to give you all, and some of you, it looks a little different on each, but this is, here, I wrote it here. The Season of Elegance Specialty Designer Series paper. Look at how nice this paper is. Okay, so I gave you each some of that paper. Then you got 3 inches by 6 inches. I just had to ration things based on how, much product I was able to put in the kit based on the budget. All right, so there you go. And then I gave you, for card backgrounds, because this went really well with the snowman as well. And a new product. As promised, I promised some new product, something that just came out this month. So you have old, new, retired, current. You have all kinds of stuff in my kits. My kits are pretty cool. Thank you, Janet, for coming on and starting early on your cards. So this is called here, let me just put it like that. I'll just put it like this. I'll go like that. This is called Country Woods Designer Series paper. So look at how fun these wood backgrounds are for creating any kind of card. Now, incidentally, this paper is in the annual catalog. I can't get enough of it. I use it almost like every 3rd month or so when I'm doing my Card on Blue Card Club because it's just so versatile. Well, this paper is going to be on sale. And I don't know, I'm thinking like the 13th or something. Somebody leaked it today. They leaked it, meaning I didn't get to see the update myself, but someone made a graphic. I'm thinking the 13th through 15th. Anyway, it's like our Black Friday sale, but we always do sales at Stampin' Up! Before Black Friday because Black Friday is real busy. So we always have a sale in November. This sale's pretty cool. It's going to be designer series paper on sale, some cardstock, and some ink. But look at this. Look what I put in your kit for you. This is an online exclusive called Brushed Silver and Gold Specialty Paper. So this is going to be great for accenting our cards. So those are the 3 kinds of paper you get in your kit this month. And then, but wait, there's more. I know you're all wondering, did Mama make a bag? Yes, Mama made a bag. So let's find the bag. And what's in the bag? So my mom makes bags for your kits, and based on suggestions, they said, I think this was one of my friends, Susan, she ordered some for her team, which is a different fabric. And she said, hey, can your mom make some bags without handles? Because they make great like gift bags. But she still lined them. And she made some without handles for the first time, because she usually makes little bags with handles. But actually because of how much, she's 92 and it's hard for her to see and turn the handles inside out when she makes them and stuff. So it was kind of make it easier without the handles, but they're still just as cute. So these are our snowflake bags. And you're going to get the bag and some embellishments and things inside. So we have here, I have the sticker. Here, I'll just dump it all out and show you what it is. So in your bag is real red and white peppermints. That's these rare peppermints that I ordered for you guys. Rare meaning they run out of them a lot, but we got them. I got them for you guys. Festive pearls. That's all these little pearls. I just thought these would be great for snowman buttons and just for like embellishing, and the classic matte dots. So let me go ahead and put them back in your bag. And then my mom put some pool party pom-pom ribbon on here for you, on the little bobbins. And then she put silver. Here, I wrote it down. Silver and white sheer ribbon with linen thread. Okay, so she did all those ribbons for me. She helps me with my kits in many ways, as you can see. What a great team member Mama Papered Chef is. And then this is your little cute jar of sequins. It's a mini jar, and I put some of those snowflakes in there. So you can see there's a couple snowflakes. I just didn't have a lot of them. So I mixed them with sequins for everything, and subtle shiny sequins and stuff like that. So this is for our shaker project. So what shaker project? We always make a shaker project when I do my kits. And then you're going to get a little bag of die cuts. So you have your different die cuts in here. This is a labor of love. You're going to have the ones that we just used on today's card are in your kit. So this is already die cut for you, and that's already die cut for you and put inside here. All right. And then you have your adhesives. Your adhesives are your adhesive sheet, which is for die cutting, a window sheet, that's for your shaker card, masking paper for stamping and masking off certain places. It's like a giant sticky note is what it is with lines. Sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals, you saw how I just used them, and foam adhesive strips for your shaker card. So I hope you can see that. I'm not taking these out of the bag. These are what I put in every one of my workshop kits, not the card club, but every one of my workshop kits, because you get more supplies in those. And that is what's in your kit. Of course, you get a treat, always a treat, like some candy. Haven't decided on that yet. Maybe candy cane, something like that, to put in your little bag or just to eat. So that is what is in this kit that you can sign up by tomorrow by clicking on the link to Snowy Wonder Kit in the description of this video. All right, so I know you like snowmen, so we'll show you what we made last month in the Card on Blue Card Club. We had a lot of fun with this stamp set last month called Snowman Hugs. So if you're loving snowmen and you're here because you love snowmen, and you're maybe want something different than Snowy Wonder or in addition to Snowy Wonder, or both, I am having ordering special this month. And I also have a mystery box special, but the mystery box special is your retired items. These are current items. If you order $150 worth of current items, you can pick out one of the retired bundles from my stash. So we did the Sending Warm Hugs and Happiness. This was with the Winter Meadow Designer Series paper. And then I made 2 cards with the same bundle that were more brights, like with the paper we just used. And that is these right here. You Make My Heart Happy. And these here. So I'm still in the process of photographing all those. I'm also I also did things with ephemera, and I'm also going to give you a sneak peek. This is what I did during a bingo. All these kinds of things. And then I'll show you what we're going to be making in this month's card club. So all kinds of fun stuff. Christmas labels is what we're making, or what we're using this month in our card club. This is one of my cards, Be Merry. Here's another one, Peace on Earth. Of course, you notice there's like a theme with the paper going on, right? And then I have two made with another kind of paper. This would be Love and Joy. And I know I have one more. It should be right around here somewhere because I was just photographing it. So these are all the ones we're making in this month's Card on Blue Card Club. There it is for the month of November 2024. So just so you're tracking, we're creating all these cards in the month of November 2024. And we're going to be working with snowmen. Not these. We made these last month in the card club. We're done with these, but I will photograph them better for you to see. But we are now using, for the next 2 months, November, December. I craft right through the holidays. We're going to be using Snowy Wonder. And that's the one that I'm featuring on my channel. So the kits are definitely optional if you want a kit to follow along with things. They are a labor of love, and I'd like to offer those to you. All right, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial where we created New Year's cards with this bundle, the Snowy Wonder bundle, the Poppy Parade and Early Espresso cardstock, Early Espresso, Poppy Parade, and Memento Black ink, a little marker for the nose, which was pumpkin pie, the Stampin' Blends, the light pool party, the pool party pom-pom ribbon, classic matte dots, and of course some Wink of Stella for all over the outside of it. All right. Well, Bonnie, you can go. I see you just showed up. I see you from Wisconsin, and thank you. You can watch the replay. That is all for now. This is the Papered Chef. Have a great evening.